Hello, fellow detectorists. Yes, we're back out again. It's the usual Saturday. It's 20 to 11. Don't know if you can see that. 20 to 11 in the morning. I got here a bit later because it was very, very frosty this morning. All the way here it was about -1. So you can't see much evidence of it here now, but there was quite a severe frost. But we'll get the ground's not frozen. I'm on permission number 1. I'm on the barley field at the moment, or what I call the Roman field. They still haven't ploughed it. They probably won't plough this now until after Christmas. It's the end of November. It's the 1st of December tomorrow. Like I said, it's my usual Saturday. I'm here till 3 in the afternoon. We'll give it a few hours here. Last couple of weeks I've been a bit poorly again. So if I find a few finds in the first couple of hours, I could very well be going home early. But we'll see. It's not too bad. It's fairly calm and still. So, like I say, it's cold, but at the moment there's no wind, so it's not too bad. But we'll see what we find. I'll give it a go, like I say, on here. I want to go down to the area to the left of us, where we are here now, which is where I found that nice little Saxon pinhead 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I can go on the 2 fields behind me, which is what the farmer told me a couple of weeks ago should have been rape, but this black beetle has devastated it apparently, and he's not going to seed those now or re-drill them with something until after Christmas. So over the next few weeks I've got this field and the 2 fields behind me on permission number 1 where I can go, which is great. And permission number 2 as well, I can still go all over those fields even though they've been seeded. So you will get more videos well into over Christmas, the Christmas holiday and into the new year. And it's only once the crops get too long that I physically can't detect. Once that happens I won't be able to get on the fields, but at the moment we're okay. Anyway, we'll get on with it. And as normal you'll see me at my first find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our first find, and it is a coin. And I think, there it is. I think that's a King George III halfpenny. You can just make out a bust on there. That's great, that's our first find. Just make out Britannia on the back. It's difficult. That was giving me 90, that was 91 on the display. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Hey folks, just had our next little find. It's quite a nice little clothes fastener, look. This one's a bit of a better size as well. Normally I get these and they're quite small, but as you can see I think there's 2 rivet marks on this here, there and there. So that could have been on the end of a belt. I should imagine it probably was. It might have been you get these sword hangers, belt hangers, and that could have been on a strap, possibly on a sword belt. Or it might just be a clothes fastener. That's a bit bigger than, like I say, a bit bigger than I normally find. when it comes to clothes fasteners, but that's quite nice. That gave me 64 in the ground and 65 when I got it out in the clod, so lovely. We'll carry on. Here we go, folks. How about this? Now I can only assume that this is a big pot mend. You can see the bit there, look, that might have been in a hole. It's definitely lead. It's very heavy. That gave me such a striking signal, as you can imagine, at 93, 94, something like that. But it looks like a really obvious pot mend, but whether it is or not, I don't know. It seems it must have been a very, very big pot, that's all I can imagine, because they've used a lot of lead on this one if it is a pot mend. But it seems to be perfectly shaped, as though that was possibly filling a hole. Anyway, we'll carry on. It's interesting. I'm in the area now where I had that little Saxon pinhead, oh, what's it, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I'm getting a couple of finds here, so anyway, we'll carry on. Here we are, folks. We've got ourselves another find, and it is a little halfpenny, I think. Quite a nice little one. I think this is either, is it a Charles or possibly a William? But I'll look that up later, and you'll probably see some pictures shortly. That's lovely. That's older than the Georgia 2nd and Georgia 3rds. That's great. And you can just barely make out Britannia on the back. Brilliant. I think that's our is it a Gulielmus halfpenny? Be this late 1600s, I think. So that's lovely. Anyway, let's carry on. I might go on to one of the other fields in a moment. I'm sort of edging that way, and we'll give it a go over there. Brilliant. Anyway, bye for now. Yeah then, folks, we've got quite a good signal here. It's coming up at about 75, 77, so I thought I'd do a live dig. We'll give it a go, see what it is. Sounds like it's out. We'll see. It's one of these oval buttons, one of the small ones. It looks like it's got a bit of pattern on it. It's interesting. Yes, there we go, look. It's one of these sort of hollow oval buttons, as you can see. It's got like a swirly sort of pattern on that. I've never had one like that before. Anyway, let's see what comes out next. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find. It's another coin. You can see where it's just come from. And this time you just see the 3 1s on the side there. Look, so I'm guessing this is a King George III. Lovely. Be halfpenny. It's halfpenny sized. You can see the bust on there. Quite good detail, this one. And on the back, not such good detail. There should be Britannia. Can make out something on there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, lovely. Let's carry on. Hello folks, we've got our next find, and this time it's a little strap end. As you can see, you can see the 2 plates here, and it's very, very thin material that's just been folded over. You can see where it's been folded over there, and then probably this is what's left of the pin, I should imagine. There might have been a little buckle in here, and there's a single rivet at this end. But you can see there, that's what that would have been at one time. It's a little strap end, probably end of a belt or something like that. That's nice. And I should imagine, like I say, this piece here would be what's left of the pin. It would have been in the middle of the buckle that would have been on the end of this. Lovely. All the finds I've had today have all come from areas which I've walked over before. One of the coins I had come off the field I call the Roman field, and I've been going over that particular spot where I had that coin the last 5 years. And this Orcs is still pulling out the finds here on this permission number 1. Like I say, I've been walking over these fields for a long time now, and it's still getting me stuff. I am finding it easier today to get finds, because in previous weeks it has been quite difficult. But today it's not too bad. I've been getting a few finds today. It's been quite good. I'm on Coin Fast. I've used that mainly today, and just slightly upped the sensitivity to about 93, dropped the discrimination down to about 6 or 6.5, and I'm on 26.6 kilohertz frequency, and that's what I've been getting most of my stuff today on. I just thought you might like to know that if you're a fellow AUX user, or even Deus user. Actually, they're similar machines. Anyway, let's carry on. The day's not over yet. We see what else we get. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Our next find is a tiny little ring. It gave me a good signal, actually. Just a tiny little ring. What that was used for, I don't know. It doesn't look like strong enough to do anything, but anyway, we'll see what the next find is. Bye for now. Hello folks, I think I might have found something really nice here, but I'm not 100% sure. It is only a fragment, it's only part of it. With a bit of luck I might be able to find the other part. But it's come from just down here. As you can see, it was quite deep, gave me a good signal. Now, is that part of a Bronze Age axe head? It's definitely that sort of Bronze Age type of material. Obviously this is broken, but would you say that's what that is? I know my experts out there who normally watch my videos will probably soon tell me whether this is or it isn't. It's definitely not modern, I know that for sure. I can just tell by the makeup of the material and whatever it is. But that looks to me like that might be the top part of a Bronze Age axe head. I really hope that it is, because if it is, that would probably be one of my best ever finds. I've never found anything like this before, apart from in the field next to me. I did find the Bronze Age arrowhead 2 or 3 years ago, but that's great. How about that? I really hope that that is. I'm pretty sure somebody soon will tell me, but that looks like it to me. That's brilliant. How about that? That's great. Lovely. This permission number 1, it's, like I said, I've been detecting here probably 4, 5, 6 years now, and it still keeps turning up the finds. Brilliant. Let's hope that that is anyway. Like I say, it's definitely not modern. It's got that green sort of look about it. It looks like it's been cast. Lovely. Anyway, let's carry on. I'll see if I can find any more of this. If you don't see me after this, I'll say goodbye, and hopefully you'll see me again next weekend. I should be back on for mission number 2, because I am more or less heading back to the car now, so What a lovely last find. Anyway, bye for now. Now then folks, just down here, just on the left side of the screen here, is just where I had that piece of, I hope, is Bronze Age axe. And just here, what I did was, once I backfilled the hole, I started spiralling out to try and find maybe some more of it. And just down here, no, I don't think I found any more of it, but I think I might have found a really grotty Roman coin. Now if this is what's left of a Roman coin, and I think it probably is, you can just almost make out something on the back of that. That'll be my first decent sight. I know it's it's not much to look at, it's very, very rough, but that's the first sort of possible Roman coin that I've had off this permission number 1. I think that's probably what that is anyway. That's what's left of a Roman coin. But like I say, if that is, then that's brilliant. That's another good find I've had today. Shame there wasn't any more detail on it, but I think I can almost make out something on the back of that, but who knows. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm literally down to my last half an hour. We'll see what else I get. Brilliant. Anyway, bye for now.